Hello everyone, my name is Val and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the second lesson from my Action Verbs bundle. In this lesson, students learn 6 action verbs and the question, what can you do? And they were able to give 6 different responses to this question. I can dance, I can draw, I can cook, I can read a book, I can skip rope, and I can sing.
What I meant to say was the first lesson. This is what they learned in the first lesson. You don't make things clear, Val. Sorry about this, guys. If you want to see the first lesson walkthrough, please click on the link above and watch it.
Today's lesson is a follow-up lesson. It's lesson number 2. And in this lesson, students are going to learn 6 more action verbs and answer the question, what can't I do? With the following sentence. I can't play basketball, but I can play football. I can't fly, but I can swim. Or I can't buy your PPT lesson, Val, but I can subscribe to your channel. Before you watch the walkthrough, I'd like to give a shout out to my patron, Martina. Thank you very much for supporting me. These 2 lessons are available for sale in my store on Teachers Pay Teachers. So if you like them, please follow that link and go to the store and download them. They're available separately in case you don't want them together, and also they're available as a bundle. And if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to turn the notifications on so you never ever miss a single upload. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll have your names tattooed on my arms. No, I won't. Sorry, guys. All right, I hope you enjoy the video and I'll see you next time. Bye.
What can't you do? This lesson contains 70 slides and let's take a good look at them. I'm going to skip the class rules and the warm-up routine. It is the same as in my first lesson, and if you want to see my first lesson, please click on the link above and watch it. Let's start with a review. In this part, you review what you previously taught your students in the first lesson, in the lesson, what can I do? So the target language is what can you do and I can blah blah blah. So here you can do 2 ways. You can ask this question, you can ask your students this question, and then when a student stands up, he or she picks up an action verb and says the sentence. For example, I can read a book, and then you click on this picture and it disappears. So it's easy for you and your students to track which action verbs have been used. Or you can invite a pair of students to stand up. One student asks the question and the other answers it. And remember that you can click on these pictures and they will disappear. And now let's start our lesson. And we start with the new vocabulary words with 6 action verbs. The first one is swim. Now look, it's important. First you show your students the picture and then you try to elicit the word. If they know the word in English, they will say it. But if they don't, they may say it in their first language. But first, it's always good to elicit, retrieve the word from the students. And then you can show the word, and there's going to be a short video illustrating the word. Swim. Next one. What is it? What is he doing? Climb a tree. What is it? What is he doing? Ride a bike. He's riding a bike. What is it? Play football. What is this? Play basketball. And the last one is play table tennis. All right, here's the first task, the first activity. Say the word. Here is a short dialogue. What is number one? Number one is play table tennis. So you can drill it together with the students. It's a little bit of extra language. You can do it in pairs. So you invite a pair of students, and the first student says, for example, what is number 4? And then the second student says, number 4 is play football. What is number 2? Number 2 is climb a tree. So it's a little bit of extra language. This is something they already know, and they get to practice, like they get to speak all the time, which is important in this type of lesson. Let's learn. In this part, you introduce a new sentence structure. In this case is I can't. Remember, in the first lesson, it was I can. And we always connect the word with the TPR action. So for I use this action, or you can use this one. So I. For can, it was this one, and for can't, I use this one. So I can't, and then you drill it with you drill the sentences with the students. I can't swim. Next one. I can't fly. And I'll show you one more. I can't ride a horse, and so on. Here's one more example. Okay, can you fly? Here's a short sentence and short answer. First, you do the positive one. Can you play football? Yes, I can. And the negative one. Can you fly? No, I can't. And let's drill again. So the question is, can you play table tennis? Can you play football? Can you ride a bike? And there are two options. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Your students need to look at these icons, and depending if it's check or a cross, they need to choose yes, I can, or no, I can't. It's very simple, but I believe it's super useful, and it's a good addition to this lesson. So invite a pair of students. One student asks the question, for example, can you play basketball? Right? And then the next, like the other students looks at the picture, sees the check, and he says, yes, I can. And then you click on the picture, it disappears. And if you like, if you want to make it more interesting, you can ask your students to roll dice for points. Yeah, but you don't have to do it. It depends how fast or slowly you go through the lesson. If you see that you go quickly, if your students know a lot, then you can introduce this game element to your class. And then you invite a pair of students from another team. They ask a question. For example, can you play football? No, I can't. You click on the picture, it disappears, and yeah. You give a die to your students. They can roll a die for points. So to make it more competitive. Little kids are very competitive. They love playing games. So you can use this element to your advantage. Okay, next part. In this part, you teach the whole question. What can't you do? And remember to connect a TPR action, a gesture to each word. So for what you can do, what can't you do? And here's the answer. The answer is quite long. It's I can't dance, but I can sing. And as you can see here, I also connect a TPR action to the word. Because the little ones, the 5-year-olds or 6-year-olds, it's difficult for them to remember such a long sentence. So you need to teach them that it's important to break it down. It's like building a house. To build a house, you need a lot of bricks. So each word in a sentence is a brick that you need to have a house. So how do we do that? You can do it word by word. And for I, you do this, I. And also you can take the pictures. And the students can look at the pictures. It's good help for them. All right, so I can't dance, but this is my action for but. I can sing. Yeah. So one more time. I can't dance, but I can sing. The next exercise is the sentence drill. And it's really important to do it because it fixes the sentence structure into the long-term memory. So let's take a look at the sentence. I can dance, but I can sing. There are 7 words in the sentence. So what you want to do now is you want to invite 7 students to stand in front of the board, like so. And then you assign a word to each student. So you pretty much ask the students to one student to stand under each word. And you assign a word to the student. So this student needs to say I. The second one needs to say can't. The third one says dance. Fourth one but. Fifth one I. Sixth one can. And the 7th one sing. Here we go. And then you drill it together first with these students. So you point at the student says the word I can't dance, but I can sing. And then you can involve the whole class. Point at the student says the word, and then you point at your class, the class repeats after the students. So it's gonna look something like I can't dance, but, and so on. So this way they drill this sentence structure together and they understand that there are 7 words, because in many cases students who learn the second language or foreign language, they remember sentences as a whole. They don't understand that there are many different words in it, so that's why it's important to break it down. So this is a great exercise. It's fun and it's super effective, very useful. And you finish this lesson with a spinning game. Yeah, with a spinning wheel game. Your students need to pick a letter. Then they need to say the sentence or the dialogue, depending on the level. They spin the wheel for points. Let me show you. Of course, you divide your class into 2 teams, and then you invite 1 or 2 students from each team. You can play rock, paper, scissors to decide who goes first. The winner goes first. So let's say the winner picks the letter A. You click on A. It's going to take you to the slide with the dialogue. Here, it's up to you how you want to do it. You can ask the question, what can't you do? And then the students need to give you the answer. This is in case if your students are not very strong. But if you want to involve more students, you can invite a pair of students to stand up from the same team. So one student asks the question and the other one answers. The question is, what can't you do? And they need to say the sentence. I can't ride a horse, but I can ride a bike. Right? It's a long sentence, and it's good if they see this visual cues to help them say it. Then you click next. We have the spinning wheel. You can spin on the wheel, ask your students to say stop. Oh no, they get a 0 point. Yeah, so no points in this case. And you click on the home button, which is behind me, and you go back to the original slide. Let me show you one more. Let's pick letter A, well, E. Here we go. What can't you do? I can't dance, but I can sing. All right, let's see how many points I'm gonna get. Let's see how many points. Spin. I won 5, I won 5, I won 5. Stop. 3. Not bad, not bad. Better than the last time. I got 3 points. And you play this game until you finish all the blocks. Then you click next, you get and the lesson is over. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walkthrough. This is a great class. By the end of the class, your students are going to be able to say, what can't you do? And answer it with a very long sentence, which is great because at this age and level, it's good that they get to practice speaking. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.